So, morning, David. How are you?
I'm great, Lisa. Good morning. How are you?
I'm really well. I'm really excited about. Well, you might blush when I say this, but sharing your wisdom with with people, because you're not as old as you look, and and I really want to use this session so that either young sales directors or established sales directors get the benefit of some of your lessons that you've learned over the years and some of the wisdom that you can pass on. But first of all, let's introduce you. David Taylor from DLH, Chief Commercial Officer. What does that involve in a nutshell?
Well, in a nutshell, here goes. GLH is a hotel organization with 15 central London hotels with 5,000 bedrooms. And it's my responsibility to make sure that those hotels trade as efficiently and profitably as they possibly can. And that means that the sales function, the revenue management function, and the marketing function is very much my area of responsibility. And I have to bring those three functions together to create a single coordinated commercial approach for each of our hotels to help them perform to their best.
That's a great nutshell. And I want to understand what's the biggest challenge that a salesperson faces today? You know, what would you say the thing that gives them the most resistance, whether within themselves or in the marketplace?
For me, and this is one I hear quite a lot, Lisa, is that the way of sales has changed significantly over the last 10 years in that it's now a lot more difficult for salespeople to get really good quality face-to-face time with their clients. So in a world where everything is revolving around messaging and emails, to try and create a connection with the client so that the client is very comfortable and very happy to free some of their time to spend that time with our sales team, that's a real challenge for them. And there's also a lot of moving around in jobs these days as well. So somebody who can be responsible for buying hundreds of thousands of pounds worth of business travel or even millions of pounds worth of business travel can be here today, but could be in a different part of the organization in a year's time. So there is a constant change around in terms of the people that we have to see and meet in order to have those discussions and write those deals in a landscape where time is very short, very precious, and it's become a very digital way of working now rather than a face-to-face way of working. So using techniques like Google Hangout and Zoom meetings, and it's becoming more and more important to help establish a relationship in a very quick and easy way that then endears the client to a point where they're then prepared to want to see us.
Mm. Is there a tendency then to want to increase the number of appointments to expect from a salesperson if you're cutting out travelling time? Is there that tendency to increase the target on appointments, or is it more focused on growing the revenue?
It's more important to grow the revenue, and growing the revenue takes off so much pressure from the business in total terms, in terms of costs and payroll and everything else. And I've never been a great one for looking at the absolute volume of the appointments that the sales team does. And I'm much more interested in the quality of the appointments that we're doing and whether we're seeing the right companies and the right people within those companies, what the outcome is from those meetings and what the next actions are. It's very difficult to do that if you just put down a benchmark, which is do as many appointments as we possibly can and get through them all.
Yeah.
And we often lose sight of what the output from the appointments is and whether that's adding value to the business. So I prefer to really spend time with the team looking at the quality of what we're doing and the output of what we're doing, and then supporting the team to understand, okay, what do we then do next? And how do we take this relationship to another level? And what is it that we can do with you to give you the right sort of support and encouragement to make further relationships within that organization and to really get to the heart of the partnership relationship that we want in all of our clients.
Sounds really elegant. It sounds really elegant. I don't mean
very kind of you.